It started out
Uh-huh.
that some guy made all these rings.
Uh-huh.
And they were special.
Some guy.
I don't know why they were special.
Oh, okay.
And they made you more powerful, but I don't know how.
Okay.
They're just rings.
Maybe they gave you the power to create stomach
Oh
leashes.
God.
Okay.
And then he gave them to some dudes.
Yeah.
And they were jerks about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they all ended up fighting over each other's rings or something.
Uh-huh.
So, and then they were all destroyed except for the most powerful one.
Uh-huh.
That the big eye in the sky had.
Yeah.
And so then they were fighting some more.
Uh-huh. They were fighting for s'mores?
No, they were fighting over the ring.
Oh.
But I don't remember why. And then the guy lost it.
Uh-huh.
And in battle, it fell out of his pocket, I think. And then somebody else picked it up, and then they had it, but they were attacked, and they died and fell in a river.
Uh-huh.
And the ring fell off of their finger in the river, and then a hobbit found it while he was fishing.
A lot of times rings fall off your finger.
Anyways, a hobbit found it while he was fishing. What happened is he was fishing, and then this really big fish came and bit his line and pulled him into the water.
Uh-huh.
And then he fell into the bottom of the water.
The bottom of the water?
And then he picked up the ring and he got up and he drowned his friend because the ring told him to.
Oh, okay.
and then he became Gollum.
Right then?
No, I think it took some time.
Oh, okay.
A couple years.
Did he apply for the position,
Oh
or?
my gosh. and then Gollum was living in some cave eating goblins.
Goblins?
And fish. And then Bilbo fell down there and stole the ring from him.
Uh-huh.
And then Bilbo was there because all these dwarves asked him to come help them with a dragon.
Uh-huh.
And he said no, but then he went anyways.
Did they say, do you mean yes?
Yeah. And then Gandalf was there.
Of course.
But he didn't really do anything.
Oh, okay.
And then they left the goblin place and all the eagles picked them up like we just saw.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't know why the eagles could have just taken them to wherever it is they're going.
Yeah.
Instead of just dropping them there.
It would have been like a great story if they just would have went straight there.
No, I'm just saying for practicality's purposes.
Maybe they can't fly that far.
Well, then what kind of a bird are they?
An eagle.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's stupid that an eagle is an eagle?
No, it's stupid that an eagle can't fly that far. And then, so if I remember right, after this movie, they go and they have to go through a forest where they're all confused.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're on a mountain, and the mountains are fighting.
Uh-huh.
And after they're on the mountain, then they go to this lake.
Uh-huh.
And on the lake, there's a town, and it's run by some fat guy, and he's a jerk. And his assistant, who's like a wuss. And then the dragon comes and burns down that place.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all jerks or something.
Yeah.
And then the dragon's got all this gold, you see.
Does the dragon love gold?
I think he does. I don't know why he has so much gold. That doesn't like what use is gold to a dragon?
I don't know.
Well, obviously it makes a good bed.
Maybe he's also, like Scrooge McDuck.
Also, he's like living in the gold. You'd think he would get in his eye.
Maybe there is in his eye.
And that would hurt.
Maybe.
Because coins are like sharp. Kind of.
Really? Let's expound on that. Coins are sharp, huh?
Well, I mean, they have 90-degree edges on them.
Uh-huh.
And then they're circular.
They are.
And the circular shape is good for cutting things, generally.
So you've cut things with a coin before?
No, I'm just saying that a coin is probably more likely to cut the inside of your eye if you're large, like a dragon, than like a tree or something. Anyways, so the dwarfs move back into the mountain.
Yeah.
The dragon
Do they have their friends help them move all their furniture in there?
Well, they don't have any furniture. They're homeless.
Well, they moved into a mountain, so doesn't that mean they have a home again?
Well, yeah, but they didn't have any furniture to move.
Oh, okay.
They went in there. They found a bunch of like old orc stuff though, and I think they started wearing it.
Oh, okay. Is that what you do? You just find a bunch of old stuff and wear it?
And then, so the dragon was wandering around above the river place again. Or the lake place.
Lake Town?
Yeah. And this guy shot it with an arrow, but it was like a special arrow for some reason.
For some reason.
And, I think it killed him.
It killed the guy?
No, the dragon. I think it killed the dragon.
That's a hell of a shot.
No, I think it killed the guy. The dragon. It killed the dragon. It killed the dragon.
Uh-huh.
And then, so the dragon's dead.
Yeah.
But the whole river or lake is burnt down. So they all swim to the shore
of the burned down lake.
Yeah. And then they climb out of the water and they go to this city of cement. And it's like really old. And apparently that's where the people that lived on the lake lived before.
Right.
And the dragon attacked and they ran away. And then, like, the leader was dead. But his assistant wasn't. And his assistant was in the town and he found a vase. And it was full of gold. And I guess he ran away or something.
And that's the whole story?
And then, no. and then they were there and they made an army. And the army had, like, sticks and stuff. And the army had... And then there was the battle of the 5 or 7 armies. And the worms.
5 or 7 armies?
And the worms?
And then, during all of that...
You think that that's, like, strategically something that you would need to know? Like, if there was 5 or 7 armies?
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
Sir, who are we fighting? We've got 5 to 7 armies.
Anyways, and the one army consisted of the dwarves that were in the mountain. There's like 7 of them.
That's quite the army.
And then there's the army that had the orc with 1 arm. And all the worms. And then the army of the dudes with sticks. And then I think there was a normal orc army too.
Do you think that the worms were from Cousin Eddie's worm farm?
Maybe. And then, so they all fought, and then I'm pretty sure the orcs lost. I think the orcs normally lose in these sort of movies.
It makes you wonder why they keep fighting.
Yeah. So, that's the end of the Hobbit.
So he's dead?
No, he went home.
Oh.
And then, so it's his birthday. And Gandalf wants to have some fireworks. So then his grandson, I think.
Gandalf's?
No, Bilbo's. I can't remember his name.
Frodo?
Frodo Baggins?
Frodo the Hobbit.
I think Bilbo is his uncle.
Oh, whatever. Frodo and his best
uncle, grandfather.
and then Frodo's friend and gardener Sam.
And gardener.
Yeah.
Does that play a significant role in the movie series? Gardening.
He knows food.
He knows food.
Yeah.
Does he tell that to people?
Yes.
I know food.
And then there's these 2 twins, and I can't remember. One of them is Pippin. He's not the basketball player.
Scottie Pippen.
And I don't know the other one's name.
Oh.
And so, at some point, they find some trees and talk to them. And then, they all set out, and there's this dude, he's a ranger, but not like a forest ranger.
Or like a hockey player?
No, he's like a sword ranger. I don't know why they call him a ranger. And then there's an elf. The elf is also in The Hobbit, but he's really less old because The Hobbit takes place before Lord of the Rings.
Did you just jump back like 2 movies?
let's see. Oh yeah, there's a dwarf who's like the great grandson of the dwarves from the Bilbo movie or something. He's related to one of them in some way.
Oh, grandfather, uncle, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's some sort of relation. Anyways, and they're trying to get to Mount Doom to throw the ring in it so that the apocalypse doesn't happen. And there's a guy, and he's dead, but then he's like a giant eye in the sky on a tower that like watches things. And he
like anything or
yeah, and he tells the ring what to do. And then Gollum is in that one too. And then where was I? Oh yeah, so they leave the Shire.
They believe it?
No, they leave the Shire, which is where the hobbits live. Most of the time.
Well, where do they live when they're not living in the Shire?
I don't know.
In a burned down lake?
Yeah. Wherever adventurers are, or like
Wherever adventurers are!
or like in caves, maybe eating goblins.
That's the greatest description. They live wherever adventurers are. Oh my god! Oh, keep going. This is
and then
beautiful.
so there's another guy that's with them. He's like he's like the soldier of Gondor.
The soldier.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the son of the interim king and the brother of another guy. And then let's see. Gandalf is there too.
Of course he is.
And of course he's a wizard.
Yeah. Was he something else at some point?
I don't know. I don't know how wizards happen. Like I don't know if
Maybe they live wherever adventurers are.
I don't know if I don't know if wizards are people that discover magic or something.
Or magic that discovers people.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But so they go, and the first place that they go is like the elf place. I don't know what it's called, but there are elves that live there.
Okay.
And they're the same elves as in The Hobbit, and they're like really old and well, they're not old. They don't look old, but they are old.
It's a bunch of senior citizen elves.
No, I don't think that exists. Like, I don't really understand how elves work.
They're immortal.
You mean like you don't understand what kind of jobs they hold? Or?
Well, also that, yes. And then, so after they do that, they go and they're wandering around somewhere. I don't really remember where. And they fight some people, mainly orcs.
But other people.
Oh, they're in a field at one point.
Oh.
And they're like being attacked
By
orcs riding giant cat bear things. And when that happens, then they go and they run away. And while they're running away, no, the main characters. And then while they're running away, the horsemen of Rohan show up and kill all of the orcs. Like immediately, the orcs don't even try. And then the adventurers go to Rohan, where their king is like sick. And
tired.
Yeah, and he's like old and confused, and he's being influenced by his assistant, who's like a jerk. I think he's the same assistant from the Hobbit, from Rivertown or Lake Town or something.